Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, you have a black voter that's talking about something that many people are dealing with now. Ever since Vice President Kamala Harris has got into the race, people are having an issue with black people asking questions about her campaign, or even asking about her record, or even asking what she's standing on. I want you to hear what our brother has to say, because he's going to resonate with a lot of you.
Double for me personally, because it's kind of like you're almost a villain if you have a question, right? It's almost like, you're anti something because you question something. And politically, because it's such a finite timetable of when you have to make a decision, it doesn't leave room to have a real in-depth conversation. You're almost put in a place where you have to just say, come on, let's go. And it's like, come on, let's go with what, right? And then when you're halfway down the road and you feel like wait a minute, I shouldn't be part of this bandwagon. Are you anti because you want to back off now? Or let me out the car. You know what I'm saying? How you looked at now, you know what I mean? So it's rough.
No one should be made to feel like they're a villain for asking a question. Only a cult would do that to people, because in the cult, you don't supposed to ask questions. You don't supposed to think for yourself. You don't supposed to speak against the cult or any of that. So what they try to do in the Vote Blue No Matter Who cult, they try to impose their will on all people who are black American, definitely, for sure. And this is the taxes they will do. They will shame you. They will talk down to you. They will belittle you and insult you, because you do not supposed to speak against the blue god. You don't do that, okay? Now, they should be happy you asking questions, because maybe you're considering Vice President Kamala Harris. You may be considering her and say, you know what? I'm going to vote for her because I want to know more about her. That's maybe why you're asking. But they are so bad. They're so not a good representation of even Vice President Kamala Harris herself, that they're going to push people to the couch. They're going to possibly even push people to Trump. You know good and well, if you ask Vice President Kamala Harris a question, she would make you feel like you're a villain. She wouldn't call you stupid. She wouldn't say, well, if you want to vote for Trump, just say that. She wouldn't tell you anything like that. She would actually talk to you and see how she can convince you to vote for her. I know she would. But her representation out there, that's on the internet, her representation in the streets, you gonna mess it up for Vice President Kamala Harris. You're gonna do it. You, not her, you. You're not representing her well. You think that all black people have to think like you because you're in the cult, and I get that. But we don't have to think like you. We got common sense. We think for ourselves. We're not told what to think. And listen, I would get it if y'all was getting something out of the Democrat Party. I would get it if Kamala was about to give reparations in the form of cash payments. I can get you acting that way. I can get you acting that way if she was going to give us an anti-black hate crime bill. I actually would get that. I would get it if Vice President Kamala Harris is going to take the black home ownership rate from like 43, 44% and put it to about 84%, which would be phenomenal for black American people. I would even get it if she do that, right? But you sit up here, vote for her, and then that's what y'all do within a year or so. You same people that's making me feel like a villain, you did that with Biden too. And then some of you same people, when Biden wanted to run again, you didn't want to vote for him. You was coming to our platform and many other platforms complaining on President Joe Biden and what he didn't do for you. You same people that voted for him. Now all of a sudden you threw away your criticisms of Joe Biden, and now all of a sudden you're back to square one with Vice President Kamala Harris, when she's a part of the Biden-Harris administration. You don't want nobody to ask questions, but last night we went to her website. And what did we find on her website? Let's see if she updated it from last night, because we're going to keep checking this website. Let's go to it. Same thing we saw last night. Asking for money. Okay, cool. Let's close it out. And look, I'll refresh it right in front of y'all, just so you won't think I'm just saving it for something. So there you go. Same thing. Join the campaign, sign up. The store, donate by mail, work with us, all of that, right? Cool. Take action. They're glad you're on board with the campaign to elect Kamala Harris as president this year. Say we need your help to reach friends, family, neighbors, and communities. Leave all your information and tell them what you like to do. Attend an event, host an event, share key messaging on social media. You see that, huh? Right? Create content on what's at stake in this campaign. Reach out to people I know. Knock on doors in my community. Make calls to supporters and voters. That's what she needs you to do. But she has nothing on here, nothing at all to say about policy. Click on the store. You can buy merch for Harris for president. So you put up the merch, you put up the donation links, but you don't put up a policy? That's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. That's the deal. And we're going to keep on looking at this until they put up some policies so we can actually talk about it. So that brother is not wrong for questioning anything when you don't even have policies up on your website. You making that brother feel like he Darth Vader, and now this brother got to say like Darth Vader.
Have you come to destroy me?
Have you come to destroy him? Have you come to destroy any of us for asking a simple question? To question why you don't have any policies? To question what is you going to do for black people? Have you come to destroy us? You vote blue no matter who cult members. Have you come? We see you. We have a right to ask questions because we are voters. And if you can't answer them questions, then we could choose the couch. Or we can go choose Donald J. Trump. That's the choice that we have. It's just that simple. You have nothing I can hold you to with nothing on your website. That's not cool. So you doggone right you question what's up with this candidacy. Yes, you question it. You would be wise to question. That's like going to your doctor and you ask him or her a question and now they get mad at you and treating you like a villain because you asking them questions. You were supposed to ask questions. Anybody that's trying to get you to do something, you need to ask questions, so you need to understand the choices you're making. Maybe you considering voting for her, but you vote blue no matter who cult members are going to blow you up the spot and everything. You will make the person say, man, I ain't voting for that lady. Them people are crazy. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all are doing. So it's like this. Keep it up, vote blue no matter who cult members. Keep it up. Keep telling people if you want to vote for Trump, just say that. Keep saying that. Because you gonna push them to Trump. Keep on running off at your mouth. Keep on. You'll see. Run off at your mouth. You will see. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep looking at this, ladies and gentlemen, how they reacting. But no person should feel like they're a villain for asking a question. That's a cult member approaching you, and you need to understand what they